is up? Good morning, you guys. I wanted to get on top of my YouTube game this week. I've said this before. But so I'm taking a video today. I wanted to show you guys how I measure food and how I read my nutrition labels so that I'm making sure I'm within my macros. I'm going to make one of my easy favorite oatmeal protein sludge. It's just essentially a really great way to get your protein, some good carbs for your workout, and then if you want to, you can always add extra fats depending on what your fats are at for your macro goals and your carb cycle schedule. So I just heated up some hot water in my kettle, and now I'm going to show you guys how I weigh and measure my oats based on what the nutrition label says and based on what my macros should be. And then I'm also going to explain how you can kind of make it more fun depending on if you have higher macros or if you're just shredding, if you're building, whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here I have my scale, and all I'm going to do is put my empty bowl on it, and then you're going to see this number go up. You're going to want to clear it, so it's clear, it's over here. So now it goes back down to 0. And this is where we're going to measure our oats. Okay, so I have these organic quick oat flakes. And then I'm going to show you the nutrition label. So for 45 grams, there's 3 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbohydrates, and 5 grams of protein. Those are the main nutrients, nutrition facts you are going to be looking at, because those are our macronutrients that you will likely be tracking, okay? So because I want around 30 grams of carbs, and that is my main goal, as I'm looking at getting my protein and my carbs in this meal. My fats I don't worry about too much, but for those of you who are shredding, you want to keep fats low. So you'd only add in a little bit, like a half tablespoon of peanut butter if you wanted, or some peanuts or some other type of nuts. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I weigh it. So this is at 0. I'm going to measure out the 45 grams because that's around 31 grams of carbs, and that's my goal. So 45. Ooh, and I'm going a little bit over. Ooh, what's happening here? Sorry, I was resting the bag on it. So this is where sometimes you'll get good at eyeballing, because even me, I haven't weighed oats in a little while. I've just been eyeballing, and I've obviously been going a little bit under actually than what I should be, which that's just because I'm used to dieting. I'm used to, having smaller portions, and so sometimes it's actually really good to weigh, especially when we're building. Okay, so that's about 47 grams, okay, right there, and that's how I weigh my oats. After that, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my protein. I like the Diesel Fuel French Vanilla, okay? I'm gonna put a scoop of that into my oats. And this is really hard to do with one hand, you guys. So I'm gonna get as much as I can in there, but you wanna do 1 full scoop. I'm having to do a couple because my protein's almost out. And then all you're gonna do is add your hot water, boom. Okay, so you don't wanna add too much just because it'll get too sludgy. And then you mix it all together. And this is your protein sludge. So like I said, add half a tablespoon, add half a tablespoon of peanut butter to be a little bit higher fats if you need them. You can also add fruit if you want to go for higher carbs, or you could do less oats, more fruit for higher carbs, whatever you want. Okay, so I did not add any peanut butter to this morning. I'm planning to have some nachos this afternoon and some tacos, so I want lots of room for my fats for things like beans, cheese dip. I like greasy nachos, okay? So, and the perfect amount of water. So you want it to be kind of sludgy. I like it sludgy. You can do it thicker if you want to. And it's just so easy. That's why I love it. Okay? Such a good day.